Hey guys, David Williams, Carmatech Engineering. Hey, today I want to introduce somebody new to the company. Um, he's been around the company for a little bit, watching his old man do some stuff. He uh, he sees how passionate I am about it, about the products, and about stuff like that, and about the business, and so to I've been trying to tell him he doesn't want to go down this path, but he's hard headed and he says, "Yeah, I want to be a part of this." Um, so to my left here is Cameron Williams. He's my oldest son, 18, just graduated high school. But I kind of wanted to introduce him to you guys because uh, you're going to be seeing a lot of him. He seems to be really passionate about it. He understands that it's a micro market. Carmatech sits within a micro market, and he understands the battles that we face there as far as just running a small business in a micro market. So um, you guys know anybody that's been a part of Carmatech, you know how difficult it's been. It's the market is so very small that it's really very difficult to grow a company and to sustain employees and things of that nature. So obviously we've started another branch of the tree, and so Paradigm's going to help uh, probably sustain and actually grow employees. But what Cam's going to do for us, which we're going to kind of get into here, is kind of the critical parts that Carmatech really needs moving forward, and has quite frankly needed it for well over a decade. So it's just a matter of getting somebody in the right position to do that, and somebody that's truly dedicated to it and really enjoys doing it. So, so yeah, Cam over here um, just graduated high school. Cam, what were your takeaways from high school? Was there anything that, well, first of all, let's go to what is your future plans?
My future plans are I'm gonna attend college up at Purdue Fort Wayne, our local offshoot of Purdue. I'm gonna be commuting up there, staying at home, and I'm gonna be studying marketing for 4 years. So
Yep. And so in the high school, what did you see or what did you do in high school that kind of made you go down the marketing path?
yeah, my high school was really great. They had a lot of opportunities to show us everything and everywhere, from welding to marketing to business to everything. And I kind of went into a marketing class kind of as a blow off class, an easy class, and I really was like, oh, this is actually really fun because I get to show people what I care about and try to sell it to them.
Yeah, that's fair. So the marketing genes are rooted in him. His mom is an exceptional. The irony in which my wife, his mom, is a an exceptional marketing gal for a Fortune 500 company here in the Fort Wayne area. She's so talented and so far out of my price range, I can't afford her. So I got the next best thing. But anyway, so yeah, he studied quite a bit of this in high school, got interested in it, and I think he's just the more he's kind of floated around Carmatech, he sees massive holes that need to be filled, and it's the other nice thing about it too is when when you've been in a position or in a company for so long, you tend to get very you get blinders on, and so you're very narrow focused. And it's good to have new perspective in a business because he sees a lot of things. He's just like, I think you're doing these things wrong, and we'll get into those later here. But yeah, so kind of going to that. Why is it just because of family? Why do you want to work at Carmatech? Like what? Why do you want to work here?
Well, family's a big part of it. I mean, in the short while that I've been here, I just love, coming to work with my dad. I can, you know, mess around with him, shoot a couple jokes at him. He'll take it like a man. He'll shoot some back. Uh, but also, I I always saw how when I was growing up, he was always there for me. Every game, every practice, he coached every single one of my things, and I think being your own boss and not working for the man, working for yourself is a big thing that I want to do in the future. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's very mature of him to think, kind of to the future like that, because um, when you do work for the man, you're on the man's schedule, and when you work for yourself, you put in a lot more hours when you work for yourself than you do working for the man. But typically, what ends up happening is you still have freedom to jet for a couple of hours here or there, and go do your thing. What, like he said, whether it was coaching in basketball or coaching in baseball, going to watch the games. So he's absolutely right that there is some freedoms there, but you're also we don't just have one boss. We have every customer that is after a particular order filled, or a product, or you name it, a spare part. Every one of you guys ends up being pretty much one of our bosses, and that's part of it. So appreciate that direction. Um, so um, we were talking about kind of just from the short a bit. Clearly you're not a marketing expert, but you've at least had a lot more marketing classes than I have. So by de facto, you are the expert now in this realm. So just kind of what are you seeing, improvements wise? Like what kind of things do you want to see? Maybe not just on the marketing side, but also on the customer relation side.
yeah, I'm trying to sort of kind of figure that out. I've been looking at some holes, and uh, I'm gonna try to start getting word out there, making YouTube videos, making social media posts, and also responding to every email that I can uh, that comes through. I'm trying to respond to them every day, uh, and uh, give you guys 1 day responses, and then follow up on those. So if you need something that's wrong, either if that's via email or Facebook or anything, uh, shoot that over and try to get that fixed as soon as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this much, guys. Email anybody that is a customer of ours, whether you're 10 days or 10 years. You know that me and communication is just atrocious, and it's not that I'm trying to slight anybody. It's just that the amount of hats that I have to be worn when I was a one man show, it makes it very, very difficult. But I understand we also need to have that side of where we're communicating properly with people, and so he has done such a phenomenal job in the last 2 to 3 weeks, just in the communication side. It's really kind of been refreshing, and I think uh, we're seeing we're definitely seeing some positive responses from the customer base because of his communications. Um, I know on top of that, he's also really focused on the shipping stuff. So we try to get stuff out in a timely fashion. Again, I'm in the shop building, and eventually we got to get things corrected there, and hopefully with the Paradigm side, coming online, we can bring in additional employees, whether they're temporary or full time. That doesn't matter, but at least get enough people in there so that I'm not there. I can either be on the machine or I can be developing. Um, because those are, you want to put people, whether you're the owner or whether you're the lowest man on the totem pole. You try to you want to put your people in the places that they best exemplify their talents. So that's the goal. Um, we outside of what you're currently doing, you talked about just kind of your goals or projects. Is there a big project that you can think of offhand with Karmatech that you want to see fulfilled in the next year? Like more specific, you talked about videos. So like, what kind of are we talking about one video every 6 months, or what kind of timeline are we looking like? What kind of consistency should the customers be anticipating?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to start getting back into making videos uh, for both companies, and I'm gonna try to be shooting out a video every week, whether that's on how to do this with your rifle or how to set it up if you want to be a CQB or whatever you want to do. One idea I've had is every week going through and making a different style of our gun. So whether that be a really long sniper rifle or a really short one that you can, go through building and clear with. So that's something I'm going to be trying to do, and also just updates like newsletters, updates on products that came out, or different style of products. Just trying to keep you guys in the loop because I know it's been a while.
Yeah, it's definitely a growing pains for sure. We're our goal is to get something pretty consistent to you guys so that you can see what's truly happening behind the scenes. So he'll be doing good on that. So outside of Karmatech and Paradigm and college, is there anything else that's going on? Like, um, what kind of hobbies are you into? As far as like, I know you do a lot of stuff. So you were a massive influence in the baseball and basketball fields. You played those consistently throughout high school, and once you're an athlete, you kind of don't lose that. So um, you know, what are you doing now for hobbies?
Yeah, I got right now. I'm just starting, just going to the gym and playing some pickup basketball. That's about it right now. But I'm gonna try this winter. I'm gonna try to get into some rec leagues and men's leagues. So hopefully, be doing well on that. But other than that, I like fishing. I like doing that. Also like shooting guns. I really like that. That's fun. Trying to get as far out as possible with my little red dot on my gun, trying to see how far I can go. But other than that, nothing much.
Yeah. So a few years ago, this was back when the Supremacy. I think it first started when the Supremacy first came out. So we're talking probably 2015 ish. So in 2015 ish, we started something where we did a shooting of an egg challenge. And the goal was to try to see how far out you could shoot an egg with 5 or 6 rounds. You had a limited amount of rounds. So you know what? It might be a good thing to bring that back to the market, and kind of challenge each other to see what we can do, how far out we can do. But I think the technology is definitely there. We can definitely see if we can push out 70 yards or farther. Uh, Boy, five shots on an egg, trying to hit that egg once at 70 yards that's tight, guys. That's gonna be difficult, but maybe we can pull it off. So
I'll see what I can put together here in the
yeah,
next couple of weeks.
yeah. So anyways, just wanted to give an introduction to Cam. So if you see some emails come through from C. Williams at karmatech.net, you'll know who they came from, and yeah, we'll see you out on the field.